this is a big deal. It's massive, and it comes just 4 years after they bought it to begin with. Why the sale and why now?
Yeah, you're right. It's pretty monumental in terms of size and timing. And I think really what it comes down to is when SoftBank bought this 4 years ago, took it private, they kind of overhyped it. And it was a classic overhype, under-delivered. It didn't really live up to the high expectations they hoped in terms of growth in the company's Internet of Things business, which is, the increasing array of everyday items that are connected to the Internet and the power of ARM's chips to run these.
So Cara, we just flashed a graphic up there of the number. In 2016, it says they bought it, SoftBank bought ARM Holdings for $31.5 billion. The headlines say it's a $40 billion deal, so the rough math there is a $8.5 billion profit. Is that the right way to look at this?
That is in some ways, and I think a lot of people are kind of doing the math and just doing a quick back-of-the-envelope calculation of SoftBank's profit, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out that, that 4-year run was a pretty good one for investors. So money elsewhere.
I think we just froze Cara for a little bit. Cara, I'm sorry, your feed froze for a second there. You were saying?
Yes, I was saying you're right. The $8 billion is the right way to look at it, roughly. And I think there's a lot of people kind of doing a quick calculation on those numbers and wondering if over that 4-year run, which was such a great run for investors, whether that was the best use of $32 billion on SoftBank's part.
All right, now let's talk a little bit about the future for ARM Holdings. We know that I guess the context around it is that they feature very prominently in Apple phones and in Android phones and everything else. Is this really something where NVIDIA can start to make real serious inroads in dominating those key, next-gen wireless, 5G wireless, AI-related markets because of this particular acquisition? They're not a fabricator. They just own a lot of intellectual property, but it's the key stuff, right?
Exactly. I mean, you hit the nail right on the head. NVIDIA, the big bet here is that NVIDIA is going to move beyond their bread and butter of kind of gaming, video gaming support and AI computing and move directly into PCs, smartphones, of which ARM is in more than 90% of them worldwide. So the idea is to catapult NVIDIA into entirely new markets.